everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another unboxing, this time for Owlcrate. I feel like all my boxes have just come at one time, so I'm doing all my unboxings all at once. I got Owlcrate to unbox and I'm super excited, although I was really nervous because I picked the box up and it started like rattling. So I don't know what's in here, but I feel like I shouldn't rattle it again. But there's something in here that's making like a weird noise. Yeah, it's making some really weird noises, so I'm really curious what's in it, so we're just going to go ahead and open it up. Here is sneak peek. Let me take off this to see a real sneak peek. Oh, there is a lot of stuff just like right on top. A lot of stuff. And of course we're going to start with the pin. As everyone knows, we always start with our literary luggage pin. This is number 10 of 12 because it is October. And we've only got 2 more after this one left. Although I'm curious if they're going to continue because I think on one of these it said like round 1 or something. That might have been on the Fairy Loot stuff. I don't remember. But I really like these. I always love getting pins, so I'm always excited to open these up. And this is this one. Man, they're always so hard to see though. I did not see what that says. Stay away from Gallant. Okay, so that's Gallant. Didn't even get a chance to guess. And on the back, it just says inspired by Gallant. Oh, that's it. Okay, that's what it is. See, it says Series 1. Series 1, 10 of 12. So I'm curious if Hey Atlas is doing another series or like Owlcrate's gonna pick another designer and do another series. So I'm really curious about that. But this one's really pretty. It's definitely got like an old gothic style to it, and I really like that. Next item in the box is this little wallet thing. This is like actually really nice. You can justify anything if you do it poetically enough. The back is not completely centered, which kind of sucks, but I really like the front. And it's heavy. Oh, this is like, what the heck is happening? A checkbook keeper? I feel like I don't know what things are. So that's like the whole design opened up. That's really pretty and it's very hefty and I am so confused what this is for. But this is like, this is reminding me of like what my parents used to keep in their pocketbooks when I was a kid, and it was checkbooks. So I'm interested. Ooh, it smells funky. It's really nicely made though. I am interested to see what exactly this is. You can justify anything if you do it poetically enough. This seems like some sort of dark academia. I don't know what inspired it though. Not sure because I don't recognize like the quote on the back. Next up, okay, I do really like this. This is definitely a luggage tag and it's like a nice one. This is a really nice luggage tag and it says Zodiac Academy, so I don't even have to guess. But it doesn't have to be Zodiac Academy. Like, I've never read it, so I'm like, eh. But it's just really pretty constellations and it is like super safe. Like, this is actually really nice. I'm not exactly sure. Okay. I think this comes out of the bag. I'm trying to figure out how you put your information in, and I don't want to break it. Yeah, I don't know. I think this comes out in the back because it looks like it opens. I'm not sure. I'm gonna figure that out later. I don't know how it's supposed to open up, but this is actually really nicely made, as long as I can get it open. I should just read things because it literally says how to open it on the front. To open, unclip the keychain, slide the plastic pieces apart, insert ID. There you go. Okay, so you take that off. This is what it does. You can take off this little piece and put your own information in there. And then this just, I'm glad I didn't pry it open. And this just slides back in, and then you stick the keychain back on, and yeah, that's pretty great. Like, I really like this item. I'm impressed with this. This is probably the nicest like luggage item we've gotten. All right, next item is quite large actually. And this is it. It sounds like a lunchbox. It's a nice wooden top. Alexandrian Society, Scientia. No, not gonna say that. Nope, you can read it. That's really nice. Again, I'm not sure the fandom Alexandrian Society, probably Atlas 6 because of the eye. And I want to say, like, I remember that. I haven't read the Atlas 6 yet, so I'm not sure. So this is opened up. Yep, so it's just a little lunch thing. I actually really like this one. There's a lot more space in this one because oftentimes at work, like, I don't really bring cold stuff, so I don't need to, like, keep it cold. And this is, and all the other ones I have are like really small because they have like a cold thing built in. This one doesn't have a cold thing built in, so you can put a little ice, like a tiny little ice pack you can find in there, and you actually have more space for sandwiches and stuff to put in there. So, and I really like the little things. So, sword, Alexandrian Society, and then moon. So I really like that, and there's even like a thing to hold it together, a thing that like wraps around it, just in case, you know, you put tons of stuff in there. And it doesn't like seal super well, so you definitely are gonna want that like thing around it. Okay, it's really nice. I like it. It's a different take on like the bento box kind of thing, because that's what we've been getting recently, so that's a lot different. Okay, next is the extra book. I totally forgot they were doing the classic in this one. I'm so excited, and I just saw what it was, and again, I can never ever guess. Like, I was trying to guess. Every time I get one, I try and guess the next one. Never would have guessed this. It is The Secret Garden. I love these designs. I am so excited to have like a big set of these. I hope they continue doing these. If you look the right way, you can see that the whole world is a garden. This was one of my favorite stories as a kid, which is funny because it's actually like kind of a sad story, but I really like this. That's so exciting to get such a nice edition of it. And yeah, I've been wanting to read some classics. I just haven't like gotten around to it, so maybe I'll pick this up again to like remind myself like what happens in the story. There's even more. We have a bookmark, a nice wood bookmark. Again, I'm not gonna say. From knowledge comes vengeance. I'm gonna guess that beauty is terror. Oh gosh. I was gonna say lessons in vengeance, but now I'm like, I don't know. Maybe there are like two different fandoms on each side. Beauty is terror. From knowledge comes vengeance. Because they don't seem like that related. Pomegranate. Could also be a Persephone story because you have the pomegranate. And then that's like Greek inspired. Okay. Really like it. I always like any bookmarks. And the last thing is the book. So before we look at the book, I just pulled these out. Theme for next month and the spoiler thing. So, or not spoiler sheet. What is this again? This is the Owl Babble. That's what it is. I'm getting so confused because like all the book boxes always have like a bunch of stuff now that you have to like go through. Okay. So this is definitely a completely redesigned cover. This is crazy. This is way different than the original cover. So this is actually pretty exciting. Okay, so here is the book reveal. That's like really nice. That's actually like way different than the original cover, like way different. The Whispering Dark by Kelly Andrew. That's so cool. It's very pretty. And then you have, oh, I like the spine a lot. That's really nice. And then you have the back. It says, he was a paper moth in the dark and she was a light. This is the original cover. And they put the author letter on the back. So, why am I holding up that way? I don't know. I think I like the original better, but it's so different. Like, it's so different. I don't know. Let me know in the comments which one you like better, because I am torn on it, but it looks so cool. Okay, so that is the book reveal, and then when we open it up, we get that, which is really nice. I love the end papers. No sprayed edges. No sprayed edges. Let me see. Signed page. I like that. The moth is definitely a theme. And then, let me see the back. The back is the same. then we have the cover. Is this some sort of Persephone retelling? Like, this is what the vibes I'm getting. Because it's weird to see pomegranate. The only time I've ever seen like pomegranates and stuff is Persephone and Midnight Sun. And this is obviously not going to be a Twilight retelling. Or at least I don't think it's going to be. So that's the book. And then we have the artwork on the inside, which is actually really cool. It's not like my normal style, but I actually really like it. And it's obviously some sort of dark academia book. This is really cool. I really like this. And the only, oh, interesting. There's a couple of books you can actually see the titles. One is The Secret History, which I really don't like. One is The Whispering Dark, that's cool. The Aeneid by Virgil. Interesting. Okay. It's not like, I feel like I should know what this is about now, like that I've had so many hints, but I still don't, so let's read the synopsis. Delaney always talked to the dark. She never expected it to talk back. Delaney is tired of being seen as fragile just because she's deaf. So when she's accepted into a prestigious program that trains students to slip between parallel worlds, she's excited for the chance to prove herself. But her semester gets off to a rocky start when she faces professors who won't accommodate her disability and a pretentious upperclassman fascinated by Delaney's unusual talents. Colton died when he was 9 years old. He woke several weeks later at the feet of a green-eyed little girl. Now, 12 years later, Delaney has stumbled back into his orbit, but Colton's been ordered to keep far away from the new girl, and the voices she hears calling to her from the shadows. Delaney wants to keep her distance from Colton. She seems to be the only person on campus who finds him more arrogant than charming. Yet after a student turns up dead, she and Colton are forced to form a tenuous alliance. But Delaney and Colton discover the cost of opening the doors between worlds when they find themselves up against something old and nameless, an enemy they need to destroy before it tears them and their forbidden partnership apart. Okay. Definitely not Persephone, I don't think. Because it's like death holding upon, I don't know. Like, maybe they'll have some more hints in like the owl babble and stuff if this is, because I'm like, that doesn't sound anything like Persephone. Well, oh no, because yeah, they were told to stay away from each other. I don't know. Whatever. And she did bring him back to life. Persephone's like life. Okay. I don't know. Hopefully it says something like more obvious, because otherwise I'm going to say no. Okay, I don't know. Okay, let's look at the Owl Babble. Okay, so something really cool about this author. Apparently she is a deaf author. That's awesome. She says she's been deaf for almost her whole life. I write this because she rarely sees deaf representation in media, so it's really, really cool. This is the covers next to each other. I feel like that picture doesn't do justice to in like person. Like, it looks a lot better in person. I don't know, I still don't know which one I like better. Okay, let's talk about spoilers. That was it pretty much in the Owl Babble, except for like book recommendations and stuff like that. So let's move on to the spoilers. So here is our spoiler sheet, and on the back, let's look at the first thing. Designed by Paperback Bones, the Atlas 6 inspired bento box. I got at least one right. Rena Illustrations illustrated the cover for our Owlcrate Classics collection. If We Were Villains inspired glasses case. See, I don't wear glasses, and my husband's glasses case don't look anything like that. So I never would have guessed that that was a glasses case, but that makes a lot more sense than a checkbook holder. It was designed by Janine LaCour. Zodiac Academy inspired ID case designed by Team Owlcrate. The wooden bookmark was designed by The Bitter Season. Has our favorite quotes from A Lesson in Vengeance on one side and The Secret History. I don't know how many times I have to say I hate The Secret History before everyone realizes that and stops sending me things with Secret History. I want everyone to cater to my whims and how much I hate The Secret History and stop sending me things, okay? I know everyone loves it, okay? I understand everyone loves it. I'm just so bitter about it. And then, of course, Gallant Literary Luggage, designed by Hey Alice Creative. So the book, The Whispering Dark, our signed edition, features a vastly different exclusive cover, exclusive foil case design, in addition to a design tip-in page created by Tess Medovich, Paperback Bones, reversible dust jacket by Kiev Bowie, exclusive end pages designed by Lindsay Hook, and a letter from the author, Kelly Andrew. So I did not see anything Persephone related, so I'm just gonna... It's not related. It's not related. I just got my hopes up. It's not related. I want it to be related. Okay. Anyway, that is everything in the box. I actually really, really like this box. I feel like some people are going to have some issues because of the lunchbox thing, but I like getting the lunch boxes. I bring them to work. I use them, so I really enjoy them. If I can use it, I'm happy. Favorite item is actually probably the luggage tag. I actually really, really like the luggage tag, and we have one that's like absolutely falling apart, so I'm really excited to have this one. Again, like I said, it's much sturdier, so I think it's going to be much better to use than the one I'm currently using. Least favorite item is probably the glasses case, number one, because I didn't know what it was at the beginning. And number two, I don't wear glasses, so obviously I'm not gonna really have a use for it. And it was off center on the back, which would really bug me if I was looking at it a lot. But otherwise, it's actually really well made. I don't hate it, I'm just not gonna use it, which is sad. So maybe I have a bunch of other friends who wear glasses, so I'll see if maybe they want it. But otherwise, this is a really, really good box. I love that we had the addition of the classic book, which, as I've said in previous videos, I do not count those as items just because it's an unfair advantage to me. Like, it's an unfair advantage because of course I'm going to pick the extra book. Like, of course I'm going to pick the extra book. But I don't really count those, so therefore those are my favorite, least favorite items. I think this is a really good box. I really do. I feel like people are going to have a problem with it, but I always enjoy Owlcrate. I feel like a lot of people don't, but I do. I really like them. So yeah, that's all I got for this box. Make sure you subscribe because, like I said, I just have a ton of unboxings, and hopefully I'll have some reviews out soon because we're going into November and I'm trying to read some witchy books and like fun reads for November. So hopefully I'll have some reviews out for that. I'm also getting a ton of Book of the Month books in this month, so there will be a bunch of Book of the Month reviews that will be coming out. Make sure you like the video and comment what you guys liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see in future boxes, etc. You know the drill. Which cover you liked better? I am really curious which cover people like better. Otherwise, that's all I got, so I will see you guys in the next video.